Good morning. It is Let It Go and Let It Grow, and this is May 28th, and it is Thursday. So what are we letting go of today? And we are letting go of the Six of Pentacles, which are Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It is balance, giving and receiving, and material energies today. We are releasing one-sided giving and emotional overextension. So this is asking us to take stock of how much of ourselves we give without getting back. This is asking you to reflect and see how much you give to others, how much you deplete your own battery, how much you emotionally exert yourself, and what is that payback that you get. This card is all about giving and receiving in balance and realizing that there is an infinity to this. This is also asking you to realize in the physical sense that money is energy and there needs to be exchange energy for energy. Doing Reiki, I consider this a really powerful energy healing card because we tend to give a lot of ourselves in the healing arts and don't ask for anything in return, and that can deplete us very, very quickly. So this is, and being in the healing arts, we have a lot of people that say to us on occasion, it's like, well, Reiki is free. You should be doing this for free. And it's energy for energy. I am giving you my time, my energy, my knowledge. I'm opening myself up to help you see your potential. And in the way that the world works, you need to give me energy back. And, you know, that has become unpopular with certain people over the years and stuff like that. But my knowledge, the amount of time I have put into this is worth something. So this is about knowing that worth, but giving and receiving in an equal manner and knowing that there's an infinite way this can happen. So not to deplete you financially and definitely not emotionally. Let go of relationships or situations that are lacking balance for you. You might have that one friend who calls you up and wants, hours worth of information from you, and that's the only time that they ever hear from you ever hear from them, is when they want something. There is not a balance in how that relationship works. So this is time to take stock of those people that take more than give to you. Do they fill your cup up, or do they just let it drip out the bottom until it's empty and you don't even notice that it's happening? It's that slow drip, that crack in the seam that you're not even aware of is there until that cup that was half full is now completely empty. So this is asking you to look at that. Drop the need to rescue everyone that is around you. Once again, this has to be in balance. And that is one of the curse of the empaths, feeling and being sensitive. We collect people like animals, you want to save everyone. You see that kitten that you want desperately, or that puppy, and you want to bring it home. Empaths and sensitives, highly sensitive people, end up collecting broken people to try to fix. So this is asking you to realize that you don't have to rescue everyone around you, because sometimes, once again, you need that rescuing yourself. So this is asking you to take that step back. And you can't pour from an empty cup. Once again, getting back into that. Your cup has to be full before you fill somebody else's. So this is asking you to take into consideration where you are on your journey, and do you need to be collecting, and this is going to sound awful, do you need to be collecting more broken people in your life? Now, this, we all want to help, especially once again, if you're empathetic or sensitive, we all want to be helping people, but not at the expense of your own emotional well-being. So keep that in mind. Stop giving from obligation instead of genuine alignment. So don't feel that you need to be doing anything. If you want to give of your time and you want to be doing it, and that is opening yourself up from that heart space, and this is a genuine want to do it, don't feel that this is an obligation or something that you're being manipulated or pulled into. That is not a good space to be in, and allow yourself to receive that support too. Don't be shy to ask when you need that help yourself, especially if you're a giving person. You have given a lot. but be open in that position to also receive it coming back to you in an infinite amount of time and ways it can come back. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, generosity is beautiful, but not when it leaves you depleted. Balance matters. You need to be balanced. You need to have that cup half full, not overflowing and not completely empty. It needs to be at that balance point. So that is the 6. What is little Mr. Sneaky Fucker doing today? What are we letting grow in this? Strategy, perception, self-awareness, and hidden motives. This is an air card. It is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it is the moon in Aquarius, and we are coming up to the full moon on the 31st. So I do believe it is Saturday or Sunday. I think it's the 31st, so I think it's Sunday. So we are growing awareness of hidden patterns and self-deception. So this is doing your own shadow work. This is coming into that place that we are recognizing our own patterns now, and we want to come back into that balance point for ourselves. So we actually are starting to want to do something about that. We are no longer in the position to deceive ourselves. That full moon light is shining down upon us, and we are seeing ourselves and our shadows for what they really are. Strengthen strategy, discernment, and observation. Take that side step out and go into the observer mode of your own life and see what is happening. Pick yourself apart a bit and strengthen that strategy for doing those changes that you want to do. It's not a need, it's not a should, it's what you want to do to move forward on your own journey the next little bit. Learn when to move quietly and to protect your energy. So this is actually being stealthy. This is being stealthy in your own life. And this directly relates to this card about not overgiving and not being depleted, being that complete empath and wanting to rescue people before you rescue yourself. The crow is speaking very loudly to you to protect your own energy and to move quietly in the background rather than, being this all the time, being the mouthpiece, being the rescuer. The crow is giving you the information today about standing back and being your own observer and being your own protector of your own energies. Recognize honesty within is needed. So stop lying to yourself. There's certain patterns that keep repeating and keep coming up. And this is a call out to me as well. So recognize this with honesty. He is telling you to come out of the shadows and stop lying to yourself. You know what needs to be done. The hard work is there, but you're going to have to do it. And trust your intuitions around situations when they actually feel off. Once again, he is calling out to you to go into that gut feeling, that gut understanding of your own intuition. As the moon comes closer to being full, there's the full moon, that act of surrender, that act of wanting to use that intuition more. So this is asking you to use that intuition with yourself and the situations around you. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the 7 of Swords is mental awareness energy. Not everything needs a confrontation. Sometimes wisdom is knowing when to walk away from what quietly. So this is asking you once again that balance, who is in your life that you are overgiving to, or who comes in and asks and asks and asks and never really helps reciprocate what they are getting. This is the time to cut that as well, and that might be part of the shadow work that you are working on today. So we are releasing uneven energy exchanges, and we are growing awareness and discernment. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to our energy at all times. So go into the observer state, do some of that work on yourself, but also go with that gut instinct in certain situations and know when to cut people out and off when that is only going to help you and your energy in the long run. So where are you giving more energy than you are receiving at the moment? And what situation is asking you for you to trust your intuition more deeply. I'm going to use the Power of Surrender cards today by Judith Orloff, and we will see what this has to say for us today. And it's apparently that card. So we have Surrender Worry. So this is make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So this follows suit with doing that shadow work and calling yourself out and recognizing where you need to be honest with yourself right now. And that is surrendering that worry. That is sort of the letting go, letting God, knowing that the universe has your back and knowing that the universe has never let you down. So that is it for today. And I hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.